Good evening, y'all. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Peace and blessings to you all. Peace and blessings. I'm going to wait a minute or two to let people start showing up because I know y'all are coming for this, right? Right? I know y'all are coming for this one. Everybody needs to feel motivated. Peace and blessings, y'all. Let me know when you get in the room. Say, hey, girl, hey. Hey, y'all. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. How y'all doing today? I think this is the perfect time to have the conversation of moving from feeling stuck to feeling motivated. Moving from feeling like, oh, hey, Rachel. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Farah. You're so sweet. Yes, it's time to start moving, y'all. Because I've been feeling this energy too, this energy that wants to slow me down, but it's not going to. I don't care. Look, I'm about to share with y'all some of the tips. Thank you, Farah. Farah said I'm glowing. Thank you, girl. Yeah, I want to give y'all some tips because it's time for us to move from feeling stuck to feeling motivated. It's time. It's time. It's time. Let's go. So, that conversation that a lot of us have been having that I just don't feel motivated to keep going. There's things that I want to do in life, there's things that I want to have from life. And I feel like I get started, but then I get scared and I get nervous and then I stop. And then all of a sudden I don't feel motivated to do anything anymore. Does that sound familiar? Do I have some people who are going through that right now? Hey, Shauna. Are there some people that's feeling that way? I just want to see, what's going on. I'm getting my little feelers for y'all right now. Are y'all having some experiences? Oh, by the way, my name is Sharonda L. Barksdale, and I'm your life empowerment coach. My business is called Authentically Your Expressions, where I'm helping you to live your most authentic life, honey. We about to get it. We're going to identify the realness of who we are and live from that truth, okay? Peace and blessings, y'all. Yeah, so we're going to get this moving. Authentically Your Expressions is also AYE, or we call A. Look, I'm tired. I can't do too much dancing, but y'all get the point. Authentically Your Expressions is my business, and I am a life empowerment coach. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what it means to feel stuck. This place where I can't seem like I can't go forward. Crystal said yes, she feels like it in her spiritual work. Mickey says yes, ma'am, I'm feeling it. And I just want to help y'all get to that space of identifying why. I just told a lie. I'm going to help you identify the why, and then we're going to move on to how can we get unstuck to getting motivated, right? Hey, Kika. So a lot of times, we feel stuck because something happened. We felt all motivated and excited. We listened to somebody empowering or something empowering. We feel like we have all this power. Then all of a sudden, I can't move. I don't understand. What's going on with me? Why am I so tired? And that's a common feeling, y'all, especially those of y'all, well, most of us, but those who are working in spirituality, you're getting stuck because you're seeing things from one side. I only see what I want to see or what I'm expecting to happen. And so we don't see the greater picture in a lot of things that we're trying to do. If you understand the greater picture of why you need to be motivated, usually that's what keeps us going. One of the main reasons I've found, I can ask people all day, so how do I get to such and such? And somebody can sit there, okay, you're going to go up to this light, you're going to make a right, go all the way down, the second light on your left, you make a left right there, and they'll give me straight directions. Or how do I bake a cake? Can I have the recipe for your cake? Okay, let me tell you, you're going to use 2 cups of flour, a cup of sugar, and they're going to break it, they're going to give it all to us, give us everything that needs to be done in order to bake this cake. When I say to somebody, what do you want for your life? I don't know. I'm not even sure how to get there. I don't know the first step. and we forget about the first step. And a lot of times, you want to know what the first step is? Yeah, it's being able to identify your worthiness. Do you think that you are worthy of working on whatever you're working on? Let's start there. Do you see yourself as worthy? Do you know that your birthright is worthiness? The fact that you are here, the fact that you are breathing, that means I am worthy. Not the titles that you've acquired, not the children that you've had, not the person that you have married. None of that establishes your worthiness, because the moment that that person leaves, the moment that that job leaves, the moment that that title means nothing anymore, all of a sudden you feel again, I'm not worthy. What happened? I feel like I failed. Worthiness. Your birthright is worthiness, period. So when we don't realize that we're worthy just for the sake of being alive, we don't want to go harder. But if I say to myself, hell, I'm worthy of this trip that I'm about to take. I'm worthy of my ancestors being nearby me. I'm worthy of all the blessings that God has for me. That's the first step. Identifying your worthiness. Do you realize you're supposed to have these things? The things that you designed, that were designed in you, those are supposed to be for you. But we get scared because a lot of times we were born to people who didn't teach us that we were worthy. Matter of fact, a lot of us were taught by people who made us feel less worthy. That if I didn't get the A, that I wasn't worthy of getting the prize. Well, if I didn't do this thing, then I wasn't worthy of having that thing. So slowly throughout our childhood, that worthiness is broken down. Somebody said, you ain't cute enough. You ain't smart enough. You don't deserve that. Why she got to have all that? It started then. Foundationally, our worthiness was broken. And therefore, we have to go through the process of repairing that space. That's why we do shadow work. Y'all know about my shadow work group. At least I think you do, right? I hope so. Look, I hope y'all know about the shadow work group and you've joined the shadow work group and you're attending every Sunday to learn about your shadow and how to overcome that shadow and embrace that shadow and be able to learn your worthiness all over again. What? What? There's a free thing out here that I can learn my worthiness? Yes, ma'am. It's on Facebook called AYE, Shadow Work and the After Work. It is. Mhm. So we're going to start there. You are worthy. You deserve all of your desires. And I actually wrote down, is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 affirmations about worthiness. You don't have to have your pen and paper because this stuff is recorded. You can come back, but I want you to receive, baby. Thank you, Farah. We're going to receive these affirmations. Number 1, I hold great power. Thank you, Tab. Tab put the shadow work link inside Facebook in the group Black Queens of Spiritual Healing. Join if you haven't joined, if you need to get some shadow work done, baby. Let's get this worthiness going. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, baby. So, number 1, I hold great power because I know my worth. Affirmation number 1, out the gate, baby. I hold great power because I know my worth. Period. Y'all caught that? Did anybody feel powerful just now? I hold great power because I know my worth. Even if you don't fully understand it right now, an affirmation is what's about to come, right? I hold great power because I know my worth. Then number 2, here's a second affirmation for you. I am valuable and there is no need for external validation. Thank you, Mickey. I'll hook you up in a minute. Number 2 is I am valuable and there is no need for external validation. And that's real right there, y'all. You do not need a person, place, or thing to determine you are worthy of having that person, place, or thing. Period. period. No external validation. You do that here, and everybody else outside of you has to align with that space. Everything outside of you has to align when you speak. I am valuable, and there's no need for external validation. Okay? So we're gonna start speaking these things because that's real. It's the truth. I love you too, girl. Hey, baby. Number 3. Ready for this next affirmation? Ready? I was granted worthiness the day I was born. I know who I am. I was granted worthiness the day I was born. I know who I am. Like I said from the very beginning, there are times where we're broken down a bit. People said things to you. They broke you down. They made you feel bad about yourself, but it wasn't true. Just because they said it did not make it true. Okay? Your truth is, I was granted worthiness the day that I was born. I know who I am. And that's where we're standing. That's where we're standing. You know who you are. You know where you came from. Even if you just believe you came from the light, you know who you are. So you deserve light. I know who I am. Ready for number 4? Number 4 affirmation. I forgive myself for any previous doubt I held about my worth. I forgive myself for any previous doubt I held about my worth. And if y'all wondering why I'm looking up and down, I am recording here on Black Queens of Spiritual Healing on Facebook, my beautiful queens over there, and my followers over here on YouTube. Matter of fact, while I'm at it, let me see if I can comment real quick inside there. I want y'all to follow me. I'm going to give y'all my link tree. Follow me everywhere. Okay. There goes the link tree real quick in Black Queens. I'll get it for y'all on YouTube in a second. But number 4 is I forgive myself for any previous doubt I held about my worth. Y'all got to let that go. We're going to go ahead and let that go today. Okay? If you're under the sound of my voice right now, we're going to go ahead and let go. Any previous doubt that you had about your worth is gone. That man you thought was supposed to show you that worthiness, that he's supposed to validate who you are and that you're beautiful, forget him. Forgive you for even worrying about that. That job that you lost and it broke your heart so bad, I get it. I understand. But you're going to forgive yourself today for even allowing those things to determine your worth. And you're going to go ahead and receive, I am worthy. I'm worthy. So I forgive myself for any previous doubt I had about my worth. That was number 4. Y'all ready for number 5? Y'all ready? Number 5 is past mistakes mean nothing. I still am and always have been worthy and valuable. That one got me. That one got me. Past mistakes mean nothing. I still am and always have been worthy and valuable. Stand in that worth, babies. We're going to stand in that. Understanding our worth. If you're over here on YouTube, click like, click share, look your girl up. If you get my link tree, make sure y'all come over to YouTube and follow, subscribe. Because I'm gonna keep y'all going, right? We're gonna keep going. We're gonna stay motivated, but you gotta surround yourself with this information as much as possible. So let's go. Don't say it's not out here for you. Let's go. So once we got past the worthiness, all right. I'm worthy. We got it, right? So we talked about the worthiness. So now we're going to go to the next step. Number 2, acknowledge the fear that you have for wanting better things in your life. Can y'all acknowledge the fear? I'm kind of afraid. Some of y'all that are in the spiritual group, y'all are kind of afraid of the power that you're going to have, that everything that you want may actually come through. And a lot of people don't understand that fear of success thing because it's like, why would I be afraid to go forward? Why would I be afraid of getting the things that I want? because then it requires a certain level of accountability. Now I got to show up. If I come in front, just like me sitting right here in front of y'all right now, if I'm going to stand forth and say, I am worthy, and telling you all these beautiful things, if I'm going to do that, what do I look like turning around and then not knowing my worth? Well, how'd that happen? Now I got to show up. Now I have to show up. So now I have to be accountable to myself, my God space, and to y'all. I'm accountable now. Now I got to show up. And so many people are fearful of that. I have to be consistent. So then we find all the excuses in the world not to do it. Oh, I don't have enough time. I don't have no money. People don't like me. Farrah said, hey, just put all my business out there. I feel attacked. You so silly. Farrah, you out here doing it, girl. Ain't nobody paying you no attention. That fear, a lot of us are fearing. Acknowledge that. Honor that space. Go ahead and be like, you know what? Oh, okay. You're right. I do kind of have a fear. It is kind of scary. The thought is scary to want what I'm going to have, because what if I don't get it? That's the other thing. What if I don't get it? If I want it and I don't get it, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm going to be sad. Hey, Kim. Hey, Janae. I'm going to be afraid if I don't get it, or it's going to make me sad if I don't get it. I'm going to be disappointed if I don't get it. So I'm going to come up with all the excuses in the world not to get it. I got children. I got this. I got that. And the truth of the matter is, you're running away from your accountability. You're running away from what you have to do. You have to push yourself past everything. When we are trying to be motivated, you have to get past the bed. Some of y'all won't let go of the bed, and I've been there too, so I ain't judging you. But you have to get out the bed, baby. You've got to let go of the bed. Put on some clothes, or don't. Hell, I be in my pajamas a lot of time. Look, that's why my little plastic thing's sticking out a little bit, because I had to get dressed real quick. You know, I'm just playing. I've been in this all day. But no, we have to do something other than lay there. We have to make a step forward. The church I used to go to, the pastor said this thing that I will never forget, and it's the very thing that convicted me and keeps my behind going. He said, the maximum effectiveness of an excuse is 0. The maximum effectiveness of an excuse is that much. That's how effective your excuses are. The excuses are what keep us from moving forward. The excuses will not allow us to have the very thing we want to have. When you hear an excuse coming out your mouth, snatch it. Unless it's something dire, like for real, I can't do it, then that's one thing. But there are ways to do some of everything out here. The people who are rich, the people who are successful, they did not give themselves any excuse. I don't care if you're trying to start a business and you have a business. On your lunch break, focus on your business. When the kids go to bed, use 30 minutes to work on your business. It don't have to be big leaps. Everybody's upset that if they can't take this big giant leap, then I didn't do anything. No, hell, nope. Not an excuse. Step 1, just finding out the name of a business is a step. What's the name of my business? What kind of products am I going to be carrying? What kind of services am I providing? Slow down, babies. No excuses. The maximum effectiveness of an excuse is 0. Nikki said, I'm learning that. Like, it's okay to be afraid, but I'll work through it. Exactly. I heard Oprah say a long time ago, do it afraid. Since then, I've been doing it afraid. I don't care how I feel. Hey, let's do this. We're going to keep this thing pushing. So acknowledge your fear. Bear witness to it. Hold up, there's some fear there. Okay. So what can I do? Let me take some steps. Okay, let me start writing some stuff down. Motivation comes from movement. Motivation comes from movement. We got to take movement. Like Farah said, cleaning your house is a step. Clearing your house. Mickey said, yep, make yourself uncomfortable, baby. There are people out here with severe disabilities that are still getting up and doing what they're called to do. They are living in pain. They are living without limbs. They are living in all kinds of situations, but they're doing it because they don't want to give themselves an excuse not to complete their task. Don't give yourself an excuse. When you find yourself saying what you can't do because, you're like, no, I got to find a way. There's got to be a way. If I have to go sell some, like Farah was talking about, she found some purses that she was able to sell. Some things around the house she was able to sell. Some services you could provide. I don't care if you're going out there and cutting people's lawn. Find a way. And guess what? The universe will meet you. The moment you start making movement, here comes God's spirit and universe to snatch you up and be like, okay, come over here then. I got somebody who's about to help you. Here goes somebody that's going to invest in your business. But you got to acknowledge the fear first, babies. I'm afraid. Okay? So number 3, begin to change your daily habits. The reason you're stuck is because you're doing the same thing every single day. You're complaining about the same thing every single day. Start finding new ways to represent you in life. Are you taking care of yourself? Excuse me. I'm just asking, are y'all doing self-care? I'm just wondering. Farah said, yes, Spirit, say that. I'm over here jumping up and down. I'm just saying. Exactly, Rachel. I was about to get there. You already know. Inspired action. That's a conversation that we've been having a lot lately. Me and Rachel. The law of inspired action. Allowing yourself to do the things you feel inspired to do. The problem is y'all are doing stuff that y'all think somebody else wants you to do. Number 2, you're doing the things that you think can show up better for other people to view you a certain way. If I do this, then they're going to think that I'm this. Y'all know how I feel about that. Fuck them folk. Stop worrying about what people think. Be inspired. There is something in you, like baking, you like cooking, you like painting, you like writing. There are things that you like to do that's outside of what people are telling you to do, but you're so busy caught up in what the world's, how they're going to see you, what people are going to think about you, how you're going to show up. Am I going to have a lot of money? Do my clothes look right? Girl, if you don't go ahead and do something. Mickey said, my mom calls that insanity. Doing the same things but looking for different outcomes do not work. Please believe, baby. That's why number 3 is change your daily habits. If y'all want life to look different, you have to do something different. Stop waiting for life to show up differently. Like, I'm going to wait for something to happen, and then I'll be excited, and then I'll react to it. And life don't work that way, honey. Sorry. Stop. You're going to be sitting around waiting, and then you'll be gone. That's what's going to happen. Shamika says, why does it sound so simple but feel so hard? It does feel hard. It's going to feel hard. The reason it feels hard is because you haven't done it consistently. Getting out the bed when you're in a deep, dark place is hard, but you literally have the ability to stand on your 2 feet and get up. It feels hard. You move even when every part of your body says no. When every part, your knees are knocking, your feet feel weak, you want to cry all the time, and you do it. Let the knees knock, let the feet feel weak, let the tears flow, and keep going. It is hard. I don't know why it sounds so simple, because it ain't. Probably just because I'm talking it. But honey, I had to live this. I ain't telling y'all nothing I don't know. I promise you. Life decided to dump on me. I thought I was a dumpster for years. And it almost made me want to give my life completely up, because I felt like, how am I supposed to keep going if everything is going to be so hard? But then I had to fight against even that. It's hard. That's why we change into affirmations that say money flows to me with ease. Money flows to me with ease. At first, it don't look like money's flowing to you with ease, but you keep saying it anyway. Money flows to me with ease, because that begins to shift your mind into, well, if money flows to me with ease, then there's something that I need to connect there. There's something I need to be doing in order to see this money flow with ease. Hey, Clara, peace and blessings. There's something that I need to be doing. There's some movement. And like Farah says, sometimes that's as simple as cleaning your house will give you ideas. Something simple as cleaning your house, making your bed, washing some clothes, doing something. Doing something. Rachel, I know I didn't even know I was getting on here to preach tonight, but hey, I got worked up as soon as I got started, baby. Like, that's a very inspiring question that Farah asked over here in YouTube land. What would you do if you could not fail? If there was no possibility to fail, what would you be out here doing? What would you be out here doing? That's the stuff that you think about. Because if y'all going to tap into spirituality, if you're going to have a higher power, why are y'all limiting the higher power to your mind? Do y'all think God needs your help? All this creation going on out here in these streets, and here y'all are limiting your mind to this small space of, I can only get this because I only have that. I only have this much time, so I can only get this out of my life. Spirit don't need your help. Spirit knows that Spirit knows it is infinite possibilities. What if everything goes right? What if all the desires you have, you get to have every single one of them, and then you get to create new desires? What if that happens? Ask yourself that. Now, what if it fails? You know what failing already look like, quote unquote failing. Y'all know what that looked like already. So we don't need to think about what if it don't work. You know what don't work look like. So we can leave that alone now. Let's talk about what if it does work? What if I get it? What if I gain a clear understanding of what I'm trying to get? What if it shows up? I get to do something else next. So that's inspired. Be inspired. Let's move. There's a fire that has to be within us. This fire that's in me keeps me going. Look, my preaching, as Rachel said, my preaching. I'm posting my link tree again. Follow me everywhere. Let's do this. Either y'all gonna come on, we're gonna do this, or I'm gonna leave you behind, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm trying to tell you, let's do this. And also, Shamika, sometimes you have to hear it over and over again. If y'all aren't going on YouTube or something and listening to something inspiring every day, that's why you're not inspired. You have to listen to people who are speaking your language, the people who are telling you, let's go. Let's go. Life isn't for you. Life is for you, not against you. Life is for you. Money flows to you with ease. You are worthy. Y'all have to be hearing this on a regular basis in order to rewire your brain from those things that people told you you weren't worthy of. Y'all leave spaces like this with me, or you leave a space like the Black Queens or the Shadow Work group, and then you enter back into dark spaces. No, you walk away from here and you surround yourself with people on the I want to talk to people on the phone who going to keep me motivated. They got something going on in their life. I don't need to talk to you if you ain't doing nothing. I could do that by myself. But it's time to do something. Tap into that law of inspired action. You tap into that law, you're inspired, you're doing the things that you're inspired to do. And here comes the universe chasing you down, trying to get to you to help you keep going. Trying to keep you see what I'm saying? Coming behind you. Janae said, I have a problem with negative thinking, never the positive. So what we gonna do about that, baby? There are so many affirmations out here. If y'all don't go Google positive affirmations and start using this mouth to speak positive, this is called training. This is something you have to do on a regular basis, over and over. Because I've been there, baby. Had nothing but negative things to say about myself and the world and life and all this stuff. Speaking positive things. Life is for me, not against me. I was created for goodness, not for sadness. Learning to say those positive things to keep you going is what's going to keep you going and being attached to that space. But you've got to change your daily habits. Y'all cannot keep doing what you've always done, getting on the phone with people who are dumping on you, giving you all their problems, and just talking about the negative stuff. Those negative people, they the ones that's keeping you heavy. You not even look, you can't fight for your own mind, and now you're surrounded by people and things that's going to keep dumping more negativity into your face. This is your choice. I wish I could do it for you. I promise you I do. I tell you that all the time. I wish I could pull up my little magic wand and wave it over everybody's life and it's fixed. But nobody wouldn't do it for me. I had to fight her. I fought her. Not out here. Fuck them folk, like I said. Fought here. Me and her wrestling. Because I was not allowing myself to stay in a negative space. Negative spaces weren't getting me anywhere. I couldn't get clients. I wasn't working. The kids were getting on my nerves. All this stuff is going on. I fought until I could get up on each day and say something positive. What can I say positive today? I have to look at something good. Saying thank you. Practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude. Janae said, who's that, Janae? No, that was Clara, stuck in comfortable pain. Clara, I know you've heard me talk about it before. Some of us are addicted to pain. Some of us are so used to pain that we'd rather stay there in it than to do something to get out of it. I mean, you can. I ain't gonna judge you. If you want to stay in pain, if you want ready to get up out of pain, y'all saw that link tree? Y'all know I'm a life coach. Y'all ready to do some work? Go click on that link tree. Go click on that. If you're ready, I got you. Come to the shadow work group. Tab has posted the shadow work group at least twice at this point. Let's get up out of that. Claire said people don't want to be victorious because being a victim gives them the excuse to fail. Absolutely. That's part of that changing your daily habits. You're no longer the victim of something that happened to you, baby. Sorry. You were a victim in that moment. You were a victim of that moment that something happened to you. You became a victim of that thing. You don't become an eternal victim. You don't have to live your entire life reminiscing on the time that person hurt you or that person did you so wrong. You get to switch that up. You get to change that story. You get to write you a new narrative. But that comes to changing what you're thinking on a daily basis. How am I going to encounter tomorrow, Saturday? With power or with weakness? I was a victim. Today, I'm no longer a victim. I made it through. The thing happened. You came through it. It is back there. Leave it back there. Your motivation comes from being stuck on something that you thought was going to be, what you thought your life was going to show up as. Why don't y'all leave room for the universe, for God, for spirit to show up the way it wants to in your life? What if it's bigger than what you can imagine? What if God has something greater than what you could even fathom? You're allowed to have ideas, of course. You're allowed to have an idea of what you want in your life, but you also say, but I trust that however this thing is going to manifest in my life is going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful because I'm tapping into spirit self. That's where I am. Because it's very true. I used to deal with so much. And once I actually had no drama in my life, it was, yes, people are addicted to pain. We're addicted to that, baby. A lot of us are so used to telling the same story. He left me. He left me with these kids instead of thinking about, okay, I'm alone with these kids. What can I do to make it work? What can I do to have power within this situation as a single mother? What can I do now that my mother is gone? What can I do to have my power to show up as the matriarch in my family? How do I shift into a space of my power? We have to relinquish that pain. Let it go. It's okay. That old story, maybe so for some people, it actually serves purpose. People like pity. Some people just like people feel sorry for them. I can't help you. If you like pity, you can do that. Like I said, hey, I ain't judging you. Do what you do. I've been there too. When you're ready, come here. Come here. When you're ready, come here. I got you. Clara said I had to decide to be my own hero and change my mental self-talk. Game changer. Hashtag game changer. Hell yes. Mm-hmm. Shauna said, I really appreciate this info. I promise I'm so motivated right now. I could go outside and take a run. Run, girl. Look, run. If that's what you're going to do, I'll be here when you get back. So let's go. And Farah said, trauma bonds keep you stuck in your story. That's that cord cutting. That cord that you are keeping attached, that long cord. Time to cut it. I'm no longer that person. I'm not the victim anymore. Cut, 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 cut. I'm not worried about what that person's doing. Bye. Time to go. So number 4, I'm going to keep moving. Number 4, create a vision board, y'all. Make you a vision board and stop using this as your time to be all cute and drinking wine and being all frilly. Nah, what the hell do you want from this life? If you had all the money in the world, what would you be doing? Where would you be going? Create a vision board. Find pictures. You could do it on a poster board. You could do it through PowerPoint or PhotoGrid or anything. Go Google a picture. Mine, Dubai. I'm going. Found some pictures of Dubai, put it on my vision board. Healthier eating, doing it. Went and found some pictures of vegetables. Excuse me, put them on my vision board. Whatever it is you need to do to keep yourself motivated and excited about the life that is to come, create a vision board. Rachel put my Cash App in there. Girl, they're getting served some. She put around the collection plate just now, girl. I love you. I just love you. That was too funny. But yeah, create a vision board. What do you want? Expand. Don't be afraid to desire anything. And don't think that anything is ridiculous. Don't think that anything that you put on your vision board is ridiculous. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to show no damn body. That's your vision for your life, not theirs. That's not their vision. We're pulling away. We're changing the narrative. We're creating things for us, not for nobody else. You need to create you a vision board, put all those things that you desire to have, to see happen in your life. And then guess what? When you accomplish something, you can take that picture off or cover it with a new one and go for the next goal. Don't let this life leave you behind. Life wants you to have what you desire. Believe it or not, I'm not talking to y'all just to get you hype. I'm telling you the damn truth. This is real. Now, whether you accept it or not, it's on you. But it's here. The information's here. So number 4 was create a vision board. And guess what number 5 is? My last little thing to help you get from feeling stuck to feeling motivated. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Start using that money that you're spending to do things like your hair and to buy these inches and to go buy clothes, because y'all ain't going nowhere. Everything closed. People ain't even out here doing it like that. Invest in yourself. There's a time to finally say, I'm not doing it on my own very well. And there's nothing wrong with admitting that. There's nothing wrong with saying, I'm not doing this well. I'm not able to keep myself motivated. I am a life empowerment coach. If you can't tell, if you're not feeling empowered by the end of this thing right here, I don't know what to say, baby. I don't know. But I'm a life empowerment coach. This is my work. This is what I do. If there's anybody in here that's a client of mine, they could tell you. And I do have a few clients on here right now. I love y'all. But y'all know, let's go. Rachel said, instead of investing in readings, invest in your growth. Y'all want somebody to read you, to tell you something. And guess what? Even if y'all got a good reading, y'all don't do nothing with that either. You're still stuck. What a coach does is, do you see football? Do you see that coach running up and down the field? That coach has given them plays. That coach has made sure that they have practiced over and over and over again, rewiring them brains to accept new information, to accept new behaviors, and now go. And I'm going to cheer you on while you're doing it. Invest in a life coach. Again, if you saw my link tree, my website's on there too. Inbox me. If you need to talk, set up a free consultation with me. Send me a message. Y'all see my name on YouTube? Y'all who are here on YouTube, go to the info tab and you'll see my information there. Come to the website. Set up a consultation. Let me help you get started. Let me help you stay motivated. But you invest in yourself to get something back. On Sundays, I do free classes every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You get that. And a lot of people are staying motivated because these women are showing up every single Sunday. Staying motivated. Let's go. And Farah said there's power in the collective too. Groups and classes create sacred spaces for shared growth. You need a space where everyone is on the same frequency. That's important. Invest. Do something that's going to change your life. Stop doing the same thing. The same thing isn't working, and that's why you're stuck. You're stuck because you haven't changed anything. Straight up. That's what's going on. You're doing the same thing. And then when y'all try something for maybe 4 days in a row, you give up because you feel like it's not working. It takes 21 days to form a habit. 21 for the brain to even be like, oh, bitch, you should have told me that's what you wanted to do. That's how that works. 21 days for the brain to finally receive that I am trying to form a new habit in my life. I don't want to think like I used to, so I'm going for these next 21 days. Most of my classes, my sessions are 8 weeks. We're going to get you all the way there. So that when you leave me, you don't need to keep coming back to me. You got it. You've changed. Everything has shifted. You got it. You understand your power. Empowerment means I'm empowered. I'm giving you your power back, baby. Not me always having the power. I have power. I know my power. My power is for me. I'm going to give you your power back. Your power is for you. You sometimes just need to re-identify with it. You came on this earth with power. You came here with worthiness. And not only do I have the free sessions on Sundays, not only my life coach where you could do an 8-week program, I have, and I posted it in the group, Black Queens Today. I posted on every single platform that I have. I have a class that's is called Becoming the Product of the Life I Choose. Many of us are the product of the life that people have given us, or what they told us we were going to have, what they told us we were worthy of. Now it's time to become the product of the life you choose. In our very first session, because this is a workshop series, the very first session, we're going to talk about mommy, daddy pain, releasing mommy, daddy pain. Y'all want to come into these groups and talk about the mommy, daddy pain and what my mommy did. But when are y'all going to invest in yourself to actually release the mommy, daddy pain? Not just keep talking. You're not tired of hearing yourself talk about it yet. You're not tired. I got tired. I was talking to Farah the other day, and I was like, I don't even like hearing myself complain too much. I really don't. So aren't y'all tired of hearing yourself say the same thing over and over again? Investment. People who want something, do something different. Use that money to empower yourself so that you can get something back. Y'all so afraid to sow these seeds into something, and that's why you ain't getting nothing back. Straight up. And I'm talking to my old self too. I had to tell her, girl, you need to start paying for some things. I didn't have a whole lot of money. I started finding the smaller things, like this class. I'm offering $10 off of this class. I'm offering $10 off of this class from Friday until Monday, Cyber Monday. That's my sale for that particular workshop. $10 off, so that $38.88 to come on. You come, bring your siblings with y'all, so y'all can all get rid of that family stuff. We're breaking generational curses up in here. We're not doing what they did. Farrah said that anyone on this live came for a reason. Something is coming up in your life that is ready to heal. You need to do it as it comes up. Why wait? Waiting is why you are in the space you are in now. What you waiting for? I don't know if I should pause to wait to tell you, for y'all to tell me what you're waiting for, because there may be crickets playing and shit in a minute. I don't know. Violins gonna start. I don't know what's gonna happen. Silence. I don't need to be that much dead air. I need to know what you're waiting for. Stop sitting in the pain. Stop sitting in your pain, babies. You're marinating it. You're repeating it. It's become a meditation. You've said it over and over again so many times. That negative story you replayed so many times. Your brain has now formed grooves to prove to you. So life is, you're drawing negative things all the time to prove to you that truth that you keep telling yourself. Carve it into, I'm gonna carve it in. I'm gonna carve it in my brain. Keep saying it over again. I'm gonna keep saying it. My life is bad. Everything is against me. Every time I try, something bad happens. You are alive. Bad shit is gonna happen. Let me go ahead and bust that little damn bubble for y'all right now. You left religion because bad things kept happening. You came to spirituality thinking something different was gonna happen. You are part of a human experience where bad shit happens. Period. Go ahead and accept that real quick. So you can go ahead and let that go as an excuse. Go ahead and let that go as an excuse now. So what next? What's your next excuse? Because bad shit always gonna happen. I'd love to talk to you too, Mickey. Send me an inbox. Rachel said either spirit will nudge you or drag you. You get to decide which route you want to take. Honey, let me tell you something. When spirit be like, boop, I'd be like, okay, let's go. Because before I used to get drugged. I was the one getting drugged all around the place. Beat up, y'all. By the time I got the lesson, I was told all the way out the frame. Not no more. Mm-mm. First of all, I commune with spirit on a regular basis. I don't dip in and out of spirit. I don't dip in and out. I don't go live a life I want to and then come back to spirit, be like, could you please give me? Could you please? Could you help me? Can you help me manifest the man? Can you help me manifest some money? And then I go dip back out here doing something that looks nothing like manifesting money, that looks nothing like manifesting a man. And then I dip back over here in spirit. Can you please see? Oh, sorry. That wasn't what this was about. But that's why you're feeling stuck, babe. I just wanted to let you know. I'm telling the truth. Did you hear me say my business is called Authentically Your Expressions? I wasn't bullshitting. Yeah. Show up. Like Farrah said, show up for yourself. Y'all are so worried that you're doing me a favor by paying me. You're investing in you. I have the information. How bad do you want it? The link has been placed by my beautiful, beautiful friends inside these posts. You have my website now. You have my link tree. You can follow me on YouTube. I want some followers, some subscribers over here on YouTube. When this is over, come on over to YouTube, subscribe. Let's keep this going, babies. There's not that many women that look like me on YouTube who are saying what I'm saying on YouTube. Y'all look like me. Come on over to YouTube and help support your girl. Come on. But we're going to make some moves around here. It's time to get up and stop telling that same old sad ass story, because that sad ass story is not getting you motivated. You know what's going to get you motivated? That vision board, that using them affirmations, that telling yourself beautiful things about yourself 21 days at least. investing in yourself, using a few dollars and say, I'm not going to eat out every day this week. I'm going to save that money to invest in my life coach or to invest in this class, or I'm going to use my time instead of skinning and grinning with some damn man who not even paying me half that much damn attention. I'm going to use that time to show up on Sundays from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to the shadow work group so I can be motivated. Come on over, Shamika. I want to stay motivated. I'm tired of feeling stuck. Not only am I tired of feeling stuck, I'm tired of talking about feeling stuck. I'm tired of talking about it. I was exhausted, y'all. I got tired of hearing myself getting on the phone with people telling the same story over and over again. Yep, I said that earlier, Rachel. Movement gets you motivated. Not sitting there talking about it. And that's why I told you to create vision boards. Now you have something in front of you to look at. There's something to look at every day to keep you inspired. Well, but again, you're scared of accountability. You're scared of accountability. You're scared that if I put this vision board up, then I might actually have to do something. And oh my God, it's so hard. Fuck all, excuse me. No, fuck all that, for real. It's time. So just to retrace my steps real quick before I get off of here tonight, when we're moving from feeling stuck to feeling motivated, we're acknowledging our worth first, recognizing that I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. I'm worthy. I'm worthy, damn it. I don't have to settle for what? Why do I have to settle for less when it's my birthright? I came here worthy. I'm worthy. You heard? Yeah? Yeah. I'm worthy. Number 2, we're going to acknowledge your fear of wanting better things for your life. Acknowledge your fear. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with saying, I'm scared. I'm afraid. The idea of moving forward is scary to me. I'm glad you were here, Amber. Hey, Sharonda, I haven't seen you in a minute, girl. You know where to find me. Send me a message. I got you. Melania said, I feel that churning in my spirit. Come on, baby. That's right. Girl, you almost made me get up and run with Shauna. Shauna, you back? Did you go for your run, baby? Melania said, I feel that churning in my spirit. I didn't know where to start. Now I know. I start with me. You start with you, baby. Everything else falls in place. Them kids fall in place. That relationship falls in place. That job falls in place. Everything falls in place when you start with you. That's where we begin at. Thank you for saying that, girl, because that's exactly where you start. So number 2 is acknowledging your fear, right? We're acknowledging the fear of wanting a better life. I acknowledge it. Shauna, I'm messing with you, girl. Number 3, we're changing our daily habits, right? We're changing our daily habits. We're going to stop getting on the phone complaining every damn body about everything. There's some things you can keep to yourself in spirit. That's where the conversation needs to be at anyway. Spirit right here. Look, I'm feeling scared. I'm feeling anxious. That's why y'all should be in the shadow work group. What we learned this week was tapping. We learned tapping. The EFT, we learned tapping. We're learning techniques to deal with fear, techniques to deal with anxiety. That's where you're supposed to be. Let's go. So we're changing our daily habits. We're not going to lay in the bed all day. It feels good. I ain't gonna lie. I know. I understand. It feels good. But you don't know the kind of power you begin to have when you start moving your limbs and your body and you let everything start relaxing and moving those joints. And it starts releasing some serotonin in the brain, first of all, to help that depression. That movement helps. It helps release what you need, the chemicals in your brain sitting around. That stuff make you depressed because you're not moving in joints. Amber, I ain't even going to tell you about tapping right now. You got to go join the shadow work group. You got to go join the shadow work group. And there's actually a video at the top of the shadow work group that talks about tapping because I give a homework assignments every week. And if you're in my group, I want my video. This week, everybody's supposed to make a video of them tapping. I want my video, please. And thank you. I love you. Give me my video. So we're going to do that. We're going to change our daily habits. We're going to drink more water. Your body is composed of mostly water. Why aren't you giving it what it needs? Walking around here all dehydrated and shit. Drink your water. Yes, ma'am. It's a shadow work group. It should be in here. Tab, you still got that for me? My ever-loving friend, my Tab, my motivational coach. Tab is a beautiful motivational coach. She keep us going too. That Tab keep us going too, baby. And you come to the shadow work group. Tab's videos are in there. We're gonna keep you motivated over there, baby. So come on, change your daily habits. Right? Number 4, we're creating vision boards. Oh, Sharonda, trust me. Thank goodness, thank God, thank Spirit and the ancestors, the angels and the archangels. I'm not dealing with depression as like I used to. Every so often I can feel it trying to creep in, but even that is a fight. Even that is a fight. I wrestle myself out of depression. I'm not doing it. I'm familiar when it's coming. So I'd be like, nah, bitch, we doing something different. Excuse me. Look, we doing something different now. I'm not doing that. I can't make money laying in my dang on bed. I can't make money sitting around here pouting about stuff. I got to get up and keep it moving. I understand. I got you, Amber. When I get off of here, anybody that join, I'll admit you in a minute. But we got to keep this thing going. You're fighting against the reason it feels like a fight too, because you're familiar with the bad. Y'all, the stuck is because you're familiar with everything not feeling good. So it feels like you're stuck because you're used to that space. You're clinging to it. Y'all don't realize that if I finally let go, my life doesn't have to be like this. My life doesn't have to hurt. Everything doesn't have to feel bad. I don't have to be sad. I don't have to. And stop relating everything to pain and relate everything to your future. The things you're expecting, you will receive it. You will receive it. Trust me on this. I'm not up here telling you something so you can come back and be talking about that girl said that this was going to happen. Bullshit. I know it works. And this does not fail. So let's go. Number 4, create a vision board. Create what you want to see. Start there. And what I didn't go, after you create your vision board, you're going to make steps. Step 1 for each thing. What can I do this week? Step 1, step 1, step 1. Looking at each picture. What's one step I could take that'll get me closer to it? Applying for a passport. Finding how much the application is for the passport. Getting the application for the passport. Taking the picture. You see what I'm saying? Just make little steps on that vision board that you could take in order to move forward. Motivation. All right? Create a vision board. And number 5, investing in yourself. Investing in yourself, because you're under the sound of this person's voice, is coming to me and saying, I need a life coach. I heard you and I'm ready to move. Because anybody who knows and has worked up under me, y'all just getting a small dose of who she is right now. We going. Invest in yourself. That's number 5. We're going to start using some of this money that's going to do things to help us grow. Not right here in the tummy, okay? We're not going to keep putting money in the tummy because that's growing too. But we're going to start investing things that's going to make us grow within so it could show up without. Y'all ready? You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. I'm giving y'all my link tree. One more again over here, Black Queens. I'm going to put it over here real quick. YouTube, asking y'all to come follow your girl on YouTube for me. That support you. This is my work. This is my love. And if you can't tell, this is my passion. This right here is where I'm passionate at. I am passionate. And I got you. I'm not going to leave you hanging. So I love y'all. Again, find me on Linktree. Go to my website, sign up for your free consultation. Come to my inbox. Ask me what you need to ask me. We'll chat. We'll talk. We'll talk. I'll fit you in between my other clients right now. But let's get this work done. No more excuses, right? The maximum effectiveness of an excuse is 0. Let's go. I love y'all. Have a good night. Bye. Bye, YouTube.